President William Ruto's political defender Oscar SUDI has decided to sue Morara on the following accusations, and I quote, SUDI sues Kebaso. The post was understood by members of the public to mean that A. I am a murderer, complicit in the killing of Gen Zs in quotes, in cold blood. B. I am a heartless profiteer who benefited financially from criminal activities. C. I am unworthy of public office and unfit to represent Kapsaret constituency. D. I am a person of questionable morals and whose associations tarnish the reputation of respectable individuals. The defendant's actions have caused me immeasurable harm, including A. Severe reputational damage as a respected member of parliament. B. Emotional distress and public humiliation, particularly among my constituents and peers. C. A loss of trust and goodwill which has affected my personal and professional friendships. It goes ahead and I quote, I wish to point out that the defendant's malice and disdain for the truth became further apparent on 29 December 2024 when instead of apologizing, he doubled down on his defamatory conduct by posting on his social media handle, and I quote, Oscar Kipchumba SUDI wants an apology, accompanied by 3 laughing emojis. A public mockery of my legitimate demands for justice, end of quote. So that is what the Member of Parliament for Kapsaret constituency, Oscar SUDI, is accusing Morara Kebaso of committing. In this video, I want us to understand why Oscar SUDI is suing Morara Kebaso. But before you do that, in case this is your first time, kindly take a second, subscribe, and turn on the notifications bell. We are on a mission to 6,000 subscribers. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. Now, the first reason, Morara Kebaso has become a political threat to many politicians in the Republic of Kenya. And I want to give you 2 good examples. Number 1, through his vampire diaries, he has been exposing what is taking place in government. All allegations that Morara Kebaso has been making, some of them are valid, and politicians are concerned about whatever he is doing. And you can't convince me that President William Ruto's defenders are going to sit down and smile with Morara Kebaso. They must find a way of making Morara Kebaso busy. Number 2, he has been also exposing the hypocrisy in politics through his civic education, telling the people of Kenya that, you know what, these politicians are lying to you. You need to register as a voter and don't vote for people who do not paint a good picture of what is called a positive integrity in the Republic. Now, the second reason, they want to hinder Morara Kebaso's 2027 aspirations. Why do I say this? Morara Kebaso had declared an interest in running for a political office in 2027, and that is the presidency. And we have an obvious presidential candidate, which is President William Samoei Arap Ruto. You can't convince me that his political defenders are going to sit down and watch Morara Kebaso defeating President William Samoei Arap Ruto. And I want you to understand this point in this way. Number 1, they're creating a legal battle that is going to keep Morara Kebaso away from activism on social media. 2, that is going to keep Morara Kebaso from carrying out his political activities. Remember, he is the party leader of the Inject Party. So when he is dealing with these legal issues, he will not be active on those particular issues that are affecting the people of the Republic of Kenya, and he feels that he should be exposing what is happening in this government. And I want to tell you that in 2027, if he will try to run for a certain office, then they will say Morara Kebaso is unfit to hold any public office because he has got pending cases in a court of law. That is the reality on the ground. But we are waiting on how this legal battle will end. But I believe Morara Kebaso is going to put up a legal team that will defend him. Then lastly, these people are trying to scare Morara Kebaso to stop doing what he is doing on social media. Remember, kama wewe ni mtu mwenye uko soft, if you are just scared with a legal battle, you will stop doing whatever you are doing. But this is the reality. I really doubt if Morara Kebaso will stop his vampire diaries, will stop giving civic education for free, because he wants to make Kenyans to understand that it is their democratic right to participate in elections by electing good leaders. Now, lastly, I strongly feel that this legal battle will make Morara Kebaso famous for the following reasons. He will receive sympathy from the public because Kenyans will feel this man is being witch-hunted by politicians, and these politicians, they just want to make Morara Kebaso to be busy dealing with these legal issues rather than dealing with important issues like exposing the rot in this administration. At the end, who is going to become famous? It is Morara Kebaso. Let us not lie about that. And in 2027, if the youth can decide to rally behind Morara Kebaso, or whoever he will support who is clean, someone who has got high integrity, like Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i, I'm telling you, huyo mtu anaweza kushinda Rais William Samoei Arap Ruto asubuhi na mapema. So we have to be very serious about this issue. Kenyans should come out and defend Morara Kebaso, because I strongly feel that this is just a witch hunt. I don't know what you think. You can let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will be replying to your feedback. Now, I promised at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. This is what you need to do. You need to register as a voter as soon as possible. And the beauty of being a registered voter is that you can participate in two types of elections. One, general elections. Two, by elections. And remember, that is how you can participate in an active election, by electing leaders of high integrity. Two, you need to demonetize politics as soon as possible. Why do you think politicians are always they are always giving out money during the campaign period? Then after that, you think that they're going to sit down. These people might be tempted to steal public funds, and that is your money. So for you to get leaders of high integrity, demonetize politics, and get someone who can not participate in corruption. Then lastly, remember to vote for someone with a vision, not someone who has got no vision. Remember, failing to plan is planning to fail, and we cannot fail to vote in good leaders. We shall fail as a community because we will not get good development. The policies that are going to come up with are going to be very poor, and the country will lag behind. Bye for now. I will see you in the next video.